this room is full of wealthy women, and you look so wealthy. When I say wealthy, I'm not talking about the fund. Of course, you have the fund, you have the money, right? But I see a room full of potentials, and that's the wealth that you have. I know we will not have time to start asking for everyone's details. Please don't be, just bear with me. So we're going to do a pass the vibe check. Look at that person. Tell me something good about the person. Or you say to that person, you look beautiful. Oh, I love your jewelry. Just look at them and pass the vibe, you know. I was at an event yesterday. How many of us know about the Mrs. Africa Island? Okay. So I was one of the judges yesterday, and that room was full of women. And I said to myself, African women in general, we are powerful. So to say to your neighbor, you are powerful. Okay, we'll understand better the power in womanhood later. Maybe you don't know how much powerful you are. And I'm not talking about boxing ring or you go into fights. Alright, so can we go to this? So today, I just want to share with us how to manifest graceful growth. I added graceful because growth sometimes could come with a lot of struggles, a lot of difficulties. Yeah, you're growing, but you're struggling. So this time around, we want to talk about how we can manifest graceful growth, how we can grow gracefully. Manifest because I wrote a book on manifest, and it's right here, and I have the manifest journal. But most of the times, we don't talk much about what we want to do. We dwell more on what we did or what we are doing. I believe so much in vision, the power of vision, the power of projection. I am very ambitious. Allow yourself to be very ambitious. I've had someone told me you're too ambitious. And for a long time, it was affecting me. So I kind of self-sabotage. I feel like, oh, that's too big. No, I don't think I can handle that. But until I, broke free from that, oh my God, I'm flying. And I've not started it. So we need to manifest. So I want to share more about that. Next slide, please. As she said, thriving in career. There's this saying that you can't have it all. Is it true? Can you have it all?
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
Not necessarily at the same time.
Exactly, that's what I'm going to say. Yes, you can have it all, but not at the same time. Right, and then at the end of the day it becomes, oh, I have it all. But if you look at women, so career, she's a career woman. How many of us have read that? She's a career woman. It looks so simple, but I see it as a label. So don't tell me I'm a career woman, because like a label, like, okay, you're a career woman, you don't care about any other thing. Oh, she's so fully about business. So you can be in career, you can do business, and you can still live a life that you want. But it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm a mother of two. I come from a polygamous family of 13. I'm the only child of my mom and my dad who is abroad. All my siblings are still back in Nigeria. And even because I'm the last child now, because my brother is late, but I still know the burden that I carry. Right, and so many of us here, if I ask us to start sharing our stories, I'm sure the tissue paper in this hotel will finish. So, but how do we live through all of this and still be graceful about it? Right, and it's in the power of manifestation, because it's not just in what you can see at the moment. It's not what you're living in at the moment. It is what you visualize. What you look ahead, this is what I want to do, this is who I want to become, and then you behold it. Right? Okay? So, just as an highlight, like I said, if you think about it, we all have a paper. We have I love that, I love that. So you can use that. So, look back over the last 5 years of your life. Do you feel you have grown? Don't look at me. Put it down. Yes or no? Do you feel you have grown? I'm not talking about height or stature. I'm talking about growth in your career. Have you grown? And if you have grown, if you feel like you have grown, but in that process, do you sometimes feel that you are losing yourself? Because I am. Sometimes I feel I don't have time for myself. Well, Betty didn't say I'm currently a PhD student. I'm in my 5th year from September. Yes, soon be a doctor. But I almost quit 4 years ago, just after the first year. It was during COVID, and I had COVID twice in a year. And I had an ovarian cyst rupture that I didn't know. I fainted at work. I went for agency shifts, and I just fainted right in front of a patient. So I was rushed to the hospital, and I had to perform an emergency surgery. But I survived. So after that, I said, I'm not going back. I don't think I can do this PhD any longer. But my supervisor said, you will. She's Irish, and I love her for that. Apart from God and my supervisor, I would have quit. Because if you think about every other thing, my mother, I have a full-time, I was still a staff nurse when I started my PhD. Full-time work, 13 hours and all of that. And I said, no, I can't. But here I am today. I've crossed so many oceans, even after that. And there's still more to conquer. So think about it. Are you losing yourself right now? And this is a beautiful event to bring women out of their usual, their normal routine, just to be amongst all the women that are powerful, and you know that you are not alone. I love to hear stories of women. See, where your home reach, this pigeon, where your home reach, that's where another person's home starts. You know what that means? Where your own troubles, where you feel like, oh, with that stop, that's where another person's home. So you're not alone. It's not peculiar to you. But we need to learn, how do I move from this level to the next one? I can't be stagnant. I'll tell you a little, not a story because we all know this. A tree. We're talking about roots. We have beautiful flowers here. Just imagine the flowers in front of you, they're like a tree. Before a tree becomes that big, huge, there's a seed that's planted. So I want to take us through that journey. There's a seed that is planted, and you are a seed. Imagine I am a seed. So tell yourself, what kind of seed are you? Am I a seed that is fertile? Do I still have some vitality? You know, not all seed will grow when you plant them, no matter how fertile the soil is. So seeds are corrupt. They are expired. Even if you put the seed in a fertile soil, it will not grow. But then there are some seeds, they are not too good, but put them in the right environment, they grow. So I am a seed. Say to yourself, I am a seed. What kind of seed are you? Write it down. Now, before you become that tree, so we are going on a journey. The seed needs the right environment. I come from a very comfortable family, but we used to go to the farm with, our family, extended family. We love it. It was like, adventure for us. And I'll see when they plant yam, and they put it there. You need the right type of soil, the right type of environment. Are you in the right environment? Do you have the right atmosphere that will enable your growth? We have women who all they care about is parties. They contribute money for parties. It's good. But are you growing? That circle that you are, is it a growth circle? Is it just about when you want to do a shoibi, for Nigerians, just contribute money for all the flamboyant, or you want to go on girls' trip? Do you even think about what next in your career? Business. Can we share business idea? I have a colleague. Each time we talk, I tell her, I said, you're blowing my brain off. Because she's always bringing business ideas. She said, Ola, do you think you can do this? I said, I haven't finished the one I'm doing. Chill. That's the power of environment that you are. So are you in the right environment that will allow your seed to grow? Now, apart from having a good soil, then you need to water it, you water the ground. Who is watering you? Do you have a mentor? Do you have a coach? Do you? Or you don't even know the importance of having a mentor? I've mentored over 1,000 nurses and midwives across the globe. When I say over, I'm not saying virtually, one-on-one. I started the Mentorship Academy 2020 with just 50. And now I mentor people, I train people to be mentors. 2 months ago, we have 50 mentors get certified. There are mentors out there. So people don't even know how to mentor, but you have the skills, you have the experience. Pass it. Coach somebody, mentor somebody. So if you don't have a mentor, get a mentor. I'm not trying to be authoritative, but I'm a teacher, So get a mentor who will water you. Get friends who will pour into you, not those who drain you with all the troubles of life. I'm not saying you shouldn't come to me as a friend to share your troubles, but please also come with some goodies. So if you're in a circle where you are the only one giving, change that circle. Are you on LinkedIn? Okay, that will change today. Get on your phone and create an account on LinkedIn. I will tell you why you need to be on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a powerful place. But come to LinkedIn. It's a professional network. You will be inspired by what people are doing, people even younger than you. Or sometimes you don't even know you can do something. You will see people doing the same thing that you're doing, even less than what you're doing, and they are thriving, they are getting connections. People are getting freelance jobs right on LinkedIn. It's called visibility. I'll talk about that. Now, the difference between a mentor and a coach is that a mentor will guide you. Will just say, oh, do it this way. And it's always determined by your own dedication. So I mentor people, I just look, if I tell you to do this, it's left to you to do or not. But a coach will push you to make sure you do it. I have a program now that I run, the Healthcare Expert program, and what I do basically is to coach healthcare professionals to launch their own healthcare businesses. Within a month, 6 of them, after 3 months, launched at the same time. 1 month, 6. One short care, one opened a care service, one started a home care business, and so many like that. Right. But most of them didn't think they would achieve it within that 6 months. It was just an idea in their head. So a coach will push that idea from your head to execution. If you are not supposed to, you have to pay. But most of us, we don't want to pay. We like free things. How many books have you read? How many podcasts related to your area of interest have you listened to? That is growth. So don't be afraid that I'm growing and I'm losing people. It is natural. In fact, I saw a saying that says that just keep growing. Keep growing. All those ones will fall off on the way. Don't bother. The ones that will stick will be the one that is aligned to your journey. I have friends who don't talk to me again. We didn't fight. Nothing. Just because it doesn't matter. No, our values are now different. What I want to talk about is different from what you want to talk about. So naturally, they don't even want to talk to me because all eyes. So that's how we grow apart. But we are not enemies. Just your circle needs to change. You need to prune. Tell your neighbor, prune. Prune. Change your circle. So when you do this, what happens? You give room for more opportunities, for better friendship, for better network that will help you, right? And then you blossom. Look at this, so beautiful. Colors. You embrace opportunities, diversity. Don't just stick to your country girlfriend alone. Make friends with an Irish. I'm looking for an Irish friend, by the way. Okay, I have a friend now. Because some of us, we are so stuck to our circle. Because she's from my place, we understand ourselves. My sister, there are opportunities out there. I have friends that call my name in rooms that I never thought I would get to. I give credit to Victory. She's not here, but I've gotten 2 international gigs, public speaking engagement because of that, my friend. One day she called me, she said, Ola, there's this thing, you know you started cultural, because I was doing cultural integration training. I was just doing it with nurses. Then she called up, she mentioned me in UK. She said that my friend, she's big. She told me, Ola, send me your CV. I sent to her a bio. She said, what is this that you wrote? Don't worry, I will rewrite it for you. She wrote so many big things that I don't even think I am. But she sent it to them. And by the day they were introducing me, even my head was swelling. And after that, now I got a paid one. That one was free. But the same firm now invites me themselves. What is your fee? Just because of a friend. And now I told her I gave them a fee. She said, you shouldn't have. Ask them what is their budget. Because if you give them a fee, they might have more than that. I said, hey, okay, sorry, I didn't know. So you have friends that push you. If I didn't give room for that opportunity, see. So please break out of that circle if need be. Next slide. So we've talked about that journey. Now you tell me which stage you are in that journey. Are you still a seed? Are you still growing? Do you need to be watered? Are you a full-blown tree now? Are you losing some leaves? So you determine where you are and what you need at that stage. You already know. Now, when we talk about manifestation, and I'm going to this because this is where I want to focus on, is that process where your thoughts, your beliefs shape your reality. You focus on positive intentions only, and that you attract opportunities and create a new life that you deserve. So, write it down. In another 5 years, where do you see yourself? This is not an interview question. I know they ask it in interview. What, in 5 years' time, where do you see yourself? But we're not talking about job. We're talking about yourself. What vision do you have for yourself in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15? Where I am today, I saw it 10 years ago. I'm not being spiritual now, right? Even though I'm a spiritual being, but I've seen it. I saw myself teaching white people 10 years ago. I was in Nigeria. I said, I wore a white coat like this, and I saw whites. I was in Nigeria. But now I'm an assistant professor. Monday, I was in the midst of over 200 nurses teaching. And we're just like, this is the vision. And it just came back like deja vu, So where do you see yourself? You need to see yourself in a better place. And please, be ambitious. If you want to be a CEO, say, I want to be a CEO. And not just by name, by your post. Because we have a lot of CEO who is just nominal. The first time I had to pay salary of over ₦1 million, that was when I knew, Ola, you are rich. Because I didn't believe. But I had to pay salary of 4 people. I was like, God, you are great. Until you get to that stage, then you are not yet there. That CEO is just on paper. So where do you see yourself? We need to start manifesting it. You need to start talking about it. And it's not just, I want to be this, and then you walk towards it. Right? So manifestation is a thought process. But you are combining your thoughts, what you believe in, with your reality that will help you prepare you to the future that you deserve and you desire. Next slide. So, quick thing about my principles that I think very important for you to manifest is identity. Understanding your true self is essential for growth. By the way, who loves AI? Can I shock you? This PowerPoint, I did not do it. It was AI generated. All I did, I had my dog. I'm teaching you this. I have everything I wanted to do. So if you use Canva, I just copied it. I've already said create it in PowerPoint slides. I need 10 slides. I gave the instruction. I need 10 slides, right? Start introduction, finish with this. Create a PowerPoint in less than 1 minute. I have 4 options and I chose this. All I had to do was to change the colors. That is resources. Right, we'll get it. So, what's your true self? One of the first modules in the NCO Mentorship Academy is self-discovery. Because I believe so much that if you don't know yourself, you cannot become anything special. You need to know yourself. So self-discovery is that fundamental step, the first step to you manifesting your vision. Who are you? Right? And then who do you want to be? If you don't know who you are, you cannot be who you want to be. So identity, not who your parents call you. So it's it's a self, you need to go internalize it. Who am I? And I'm saying this, like she said, I'm multi-talented, but at the time, people were calling me jack of all trades because I was doing everything. I can do everything. I have capacity. Some people call me capacity, mama. I have capacity. Anything I do, I will be successful at it. If I stand today that I want to sell car, I will be successful at it. But does that mean I have to do it? But then I didn't have that understanding. I was doing everything. And I got so overwhelmed that I had to go to God, help me, who am I? And I'm sharing this, I have another book there named Deborah. And that was where I got my answer. My baptismal name is Deborah. But I thought it was just a name. But God told me that that is who you are. That whatever you have, whatever skill you have, is not for yourself. I can never forget that day. I was washing plates and I would just hear that because I was really, really sad. I was crying because I was torn apart. Even in church, I'm in choir, I'm in drama, I'm in welfare. I was everywhere and I was doing well, but I was drowning. So because you're good at that and everything, that doesn't mean you have to do it. You have to ask, does this really align with my purpose? And when I heard that instruction that anything that you have is not for you, it's for others. And by empowering others, you get that fulfillment and that satisfaction and that reward. That changed my life. I don't have to do everything. That's why mentorship started. That's why I started coaching people. So even though I know I can start this business, rather than me going to this, I will empower you to start that business. So who are you? Right, okay? This is not a coaching class. Now the other thing, because we are women, there is power in womanhood. Remember I started with this. And they used to say that give woman anything. If you give her a house, she'll make it a home. If you give her a sperm, she'll make it a baby. Right? That we have that recreation power. It's not just about babies. Recreation. So if you believe that I am a woman, I am powerful, nothing dies in my hand, not even my business, not even my career, I can recreate it. Then it will change your perspective about things. So you have gone from identity, your self-identity, to now combination that I am a woman. That's powerful. Now I know who I am. And now I'm also a woman. Double portion. Right? I'll move quickly because I know our time. Now, another principle is leadership. And I talked a little bit about this, that you need to be able to lead others, to empower others. You don't have to have those big titles. Because if I ask somebody now, are you a leader? No. Are you a leader? Are you a leader, ma'am? Yeah, yes. Are you? Yes. Okay. Who is not a leader here? Oh, you don't want to be a counselor or a mayor before you know you're a leader. So you're a leader in the capacity that you are. Right? Are you a leader? Good. So, leading with integrity to inspire others. And let's give it up to Letty again. Please, let's give her a round of applause. I love you. You know, like she said, we are only meeting for the first time today, but when I hear women say, I think I want to do this. My job is to help you expand it. You know, I will expand it more than exaggerate it more than you even think of. For even thinking that I want to do this, look at the room. And I'm sure because he didn't do what I asked, I told her advertise more, we will have more. Right? Because sometimes we self-sabotage. I don't think, let me just do maybe 2 or 3, you know. Look what you did. You did it. You brought us here. Right? And that is leadership. You don't need that title as a leader because you already have. And the same way, so there's something that you have that others can benefit from. We all just need to share. Share. And I also believe in collaboration, right? Look, who did this decoration? Samantha is there. See how the collaboration. Yes. And she's also on this table. Not just as a business, but she's also here to learn. Right? So, leading. When you start leading, you cannot be small again. Because now you know that a lot of lives depend on you. And then you start manifesting it as well. Okay, now, what next do I do? Then you need to start adding to yourself. You need to start getting more experience, reading more books, because now you need to share more. Yes. Right. Now, I've gotten to a state now that I don't have to do a lot of preparation to do any speaking, but then I will go and read books. If I say, they asked me to come and talk about this, I will go around, browse, do the research, and bring. But now, because I've grown to that state where everything is like an experience for me. So we need to also think of that. Who are you inspiring? Because somebody is looking up to you. Blossom is here, I message you sometimes. This is not too much now. Coach, you inspire me. Coach, even if I want to give up, can I? No. I made another post. I said, I cannot give up. Because think of the lives that are attached to you. People who are inspired by you. There's no room to give up. Sorry. Right, so let's think about that. You need to inspire others to follow your vision or their vision. And the last one here is about change. You know, the only constant thing they say is change, apart from God. I added that one. Right, so how do you adapt to different life transitions? How do you become resilient even when things doesn't go well? You know, moving to Ireland 8 years ago was like everything was scattered. I was already lecturing back in Nigeria and I had to start as a staff nurse. And that's from why I wrote the book, New Not a Novice Nurse. It's right there for those. Even if you are already staff CNM, you can get that book and pass it down to a new nurse. Because we go through struggles, trying to settle in, trying to adapt. But I said that struggle kind of made me better than who I am today. Because I became resilient in the process. So see the stage that you are now, where you are, it's just a journey. What are you doing to become more resilient? You just have to be resilient traits. Right, I was having a chat with a colleague that day that I made that post. I broke down in tears on Zoom. And she was like, Hola. I said, yes, because this PhD is not PhD in. No, it's not PhD in, I'm tired. Right? But she said, you can do it. And she spoke good words into my life. So we need to be resilient no matter what we are going through. It's just a phase. Take some learnings from it and then you adapt that to your growth as well. Next slide. I think we have 1 or 2 more. So, this is just like something we can principles of manifest. To manifest your vision, talk about your vision. You have to have a vision. You have to define your goals clearly. You have to be able to visualize it daily. If you have to write it on a canvas, big, beside your bed, so that when you wake up every day, you are seeing it. Do that. Because it reminds you of who you want to become. You can create a vision board. I organize vision board every January, so maybe if you are interested, just for you to vision your year and put it in the board. Surround yourself with supportive people. That's about aligning action with your intention and just summarizing everything I've said. Stay true to your values, commit to your personal development, and consistency is key. Consistency is key. When you are consistent about something, then you become the go-to person about that. Now I can say, before they mention 2 or 3 people, in nursing, when it comes to mentorship, my name will be mentioned. Because consistently I have delivered value in that area. Be consistent. If you are doing this decoration, be consistent with it. Now I already have a gig for Samantha next day. She's going to decorate my 40th wedding. Right? Be consistent with it. Anything, whatever you're good at, stay true to it and be consistent. Also allow for creativity, right? Ask some things, learn more about it. Very important, because growth is a result of small daily choices that compound over time. Next slide. Okay, so in a nutshell, in order to manifest your growth gracefully, embrace your true self. That's where we started from. That. Who are you? Embrace your authentic self. Don't be like another person. Just be you. Every obstacle is an opportunity for growth, guiding us towards the highest potential. So we see that as a journey. So let's conclude. Finally, because I want us to do some affirmation. We're talking about manifestation. So I have a manifest journal there. You can use it all through the year, any year. And you can add to it. What are you manifesting? So we did it like every month. This month we're manifesting joy. And then you adapt that to everything you do. But I want us to do right here, right now, in your paper. What do you want to manifest? Write it down. Write something. What do you want?